Hey, what's up guys? So in today's video, I want to tell you how you can avoid saturation and gain competitive advantage online, right? This is really the concept that will allow you to have a consistent and stable business that allows you to, have the freedom that you want. Most people have a business that produces very high revenue one month, the other one it goes down, very high revenue the other one, and so on and so forth. And this really won't allow you to have the peace of mind that you have an income producing business that is consistent, right? So this is what I've been doing for the past years, and this is how I really see consistency online. Because when I first started, the first 1 or 2 years that I actually started making money online, I was making money, but it was like a month that was really good, and then the other months were extremely low to a point that was kind of like freaking out. But then it did really well. Now it's more consistent, right? So it's like you can I don't know, not be frustrated. Sometimes you get frustrated when it fluctuates so much. But basically, how to avoid saturation and gain competitive advantage. Most people are out there competing for the same audiences, showing the same ads, targeting the same audiences and interests on Facebook or YouTube and Instagram. And everyone's competing for the same audience, showing the same offers and trying to just get the initial first sale. When you just focus on making the first sale, on making the quick buck and making the first money, you never really build an audience of repeated buyers. And really the money is in the repeated buyers. I know you probably hear this all the time from everyone, and it's kind of like starting to sound very mainstream that the money is made on the back end, that the real money is made from repeat customers that buy multiple times from you and that have a relationship with you, right? So let's use the example of dropshipping, people testing products on Facebook to see what works and what doesn't. Here's the thing, the reason everyone's struggling with that, and yeah, there's a lot of people showing income screenshots and so on and so forth, but the reason why the majority of people are actually struggling with that is because they have absolutely no competitive advantage. They don't have an audience that feels passionate about their business and that wants to buy over and over and over from them, right? Basically, they're just going for the first customer, spending money on Facebook to acquire that customer, hoping to make a profit in that sale, and then burning the customer because, the back end is not in place, because the customer service is bad, the quality of the product is bad, delivery times are bad. So kind of like everyone's just aiming to get the first customer and paying a lot of money to do that. But everyone's doing the same things, right? Everyone's promoting the same products to the same interests on the same platform, Facebook or Instagram, in the same way, using the same image, the same ad copy. So how do you think that you're going to be making a sustainable business if you have absolutely nothing that differentiates you from the competition? You don't have an audience to retarget. And if you retarget them, they're probably going to be more pissed off at you if you retarget them because they had a bad experience in the first run. So now when they are looking to get on the second run, they will say, oh no, man, I had a terrible experience with you. So the retargeting won't work. And like I told you, everyone's competing for the same audiences. The high CPMs that you experience on Facebook, the high cost per clicks, the high cost overall, the high everything is not due because the business model is not working. It's not because Facebook is dead or Facebook changed its updates. People that keep complaining about the updates that Facebook make, those are the people that don't have a business, that don't have an audience to retarget and to sell multiple things to. That's why you see the same people complaining all the time. Those are the people that do not have a business, that do not have an audience. My Facebook ads have been extremely consistent for the past, 3 years. Super consistent in every way. E-commerce, personal branding, whatever service I create, I promote, I decide to sell, it's gonna sell. I know it, right? That's why I don't even get frustrated because I don't compete against everyone. You gotta find a way to not compete against everyone. So how do you do that? You gotta differentiate your brand. You gotta have something unique, right? So if you are, a brand, an e-commerce brand, you gotta figure out a way to become different from the other 5 competitors. How do you do that? You have to create a movement. You have to have something different that people say, oh, that business. And when they do that, you will start building your audience, your very passionate audience of fans, of raving fans that when you make a new product, they're going to buy. When you make a new product, you launch a new design, they're going to buy. When you launch a new collection, they are there. You just retarget them and they will buy, right? So you don't always have to be competing for cold traffic, right? That's what most marketers do. They compete for the cold audience, for new people. They always keep paying to get new people and new people and new people. and reach a new customer, while the smart business owners and marketers are spending most of their money just retargeting, showing more ads to the same people, giving a good experience and having them buy over and over again. Because it's a lot less expensive to advertise to the same person that already knows you than to a new person that doesn't know you. Why? Because let's say that let's use Grant Cardone's example. So let's say that Grant Cardone has an audience of, I don't know, 5 million people that already know him, right? So, and then there's another 5 million group of people that don't know him, right? So the group of people of 5 million people that know him are gonna click more on his ads, are gonna engage more on his ads, are gonna buy more from him because they already know him, they already trust him, they like his movement of 10x. While the other group of 5 million people, they don't have a clue about who this guy is. They will probably just think that he's a bragging guy, a douchebag or whatever, so they won't be engaging and clicking because this is the cold audience and the warm audience is the people that already know him. So it's a lot cheaper for Grant Cardone to advertise to his warm audience of 5 million people and keep selling to them and he has grown that audience, but keep selling to most of those people. It's gonna be a lot less expensive, cost per clicks will be lower, CPMs will be lower, engagement will be higher, conversion rates will be higher, return investment will be higher. If he decided just to throw this away and go for the 5 million people that don't know him, his CPMs will be higher, he will be competing against everyone else, his cost per clicks will be higher, these people don't want to click because they don't know him, his conversion rate will be lower because they don't trust him, and his return investment will be lower for all the other reasons that I just mentioned. So in this case, he has a competitive advantage. He's avoiding saturation because he has his group of people, he has higher return investments, he has higher conversion rates, he has a competitive advantage. Why? Because he built an audience that's passionate about his business, because he has a really unique angle of the 10x concept and everything. So if I'm just the entrepreneur, doesn't have an audience, I just go for a cold audience, new people, trying to get that first sale, I'm gonna run out of business or get out of business really quickly because I'm gonna be overpaying for every sale and I'm not building an audience. That's really the key, guys. And I do that for every single business that I have. Even if I do affiliate marketing, I do e-commerce, I sell services, all of this stuff. I always apply the same concept. It is a lot cheaper to advertise to an audience that likes you, knows you, and trusts you than to an audience that doesn't know who the hell you are, right? So that's what you gotta focus on. Everyone's just trying to get, it's kind of like in the lottery. You just keep buying the lottery until you finally get it and get rich overnight. Everyone's treating like e-commerce that way. Like, with the latest winning product, like finally when I find a winning product, I'm just gonna get rich overnight. And then trust me, you might make money, but it's gonna go down. It's just how it works, right? You gotta focus on building an audience, right? Building an audience and keep selling to that audience. That's what the big brands do. And you never see an 8-figure company just, churning and burning their audience. It doesn't really work that way. So that's what you got to do, guys. If you want to avoid saturation, build your audience and advertise to those people. Always keep growing it, but spend most of the money retargeting. And then if you want to have a competitive advantage, same story, right? Have an audience, have a great offer, and have a unique angle, create a movement, create an audience of raving fans. That's it. You can achieve that with social media, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, a ton of different marketing methods. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, share it with a friend, leave me a comment, and we'll see you in the next video.